and welcome back to the Marathon Tamurkhan campaign. This one has been a really enjoyable campaign, and I was just thinking about it. We're reaching that point in the campaign that always feels kind of exciting in the really long, the super grand epic type campaigns where all the grind, all the long, slow offensives and defensive fighting have finally paid off. We're about, I think, to achieve our short victory here. If not in this episode, I think maybe very soon, like maybe in the next one. Although I'm going to try to do it in this episode, but I'm also going to do like a really quick recap just to kind of refresh my memory and also everyone else's memory, everybody else who has been watching this, refresh everybody's memory on what the story of this campaign has been. So we obviously got started up here, if I can even find our original starting point. It was a little bit north of Challenging Stone. I forget the name of our... Is it the Volary? Is that where we start? No, the Volary is... That's where we defeated a minor Tzeentchian faction, right? Yeah, it was... Plains of Zanbaijin. That's our starting point, right? I think this was our starting point. So yeah, we did a little bit of fighting. We had one big, reasonably challenging war with Kolek. Really our first significant war that we had to fight in this campaign, and probably the most challenging of any of them. We defeated him. We kept expanding in this direction. We sort of took the Chaos Dwarfs by surprise and ended up kind of steamrolling over them. And then from there, it was sort of a matter of just expanding in every direction at will. It has not really been... It's been fun, but it hasn't been the most challenging campaign in the world. We did decide to attack Archaon. We came up here. We took him without too much trouble. Then, obviously, we drilled down here into... I think we were fighting some ogres down here at first. Then we drove down into Cathay, started taking over a bunch of Cathay. Then, because Grimgor was one of the toughest factions and probably the biggest and toughest one in this part of the world, we decided to go to war against him, particularly when I found that you needed to wipe him out in order to achieve a short campaign victory. So we declared war on him. That was an exciting time briefly, but we very quickly got the advantage over him. Then we did have a tiny little bit, I don't even want to call it a setback, just sort of a bit of a distraction over here when Clan Eshin decided to attack us. Now that I think about it, Lokir also attacked us at one point, but that didn't last for very long. He didn't accomplish very much. Eshin did accomplish a little bit more, but that was mainly because we were throwing Tamurkhan himself and all of our strongest armies towards the west in order to defeat Grimgor. Well, we turned him around. We're now pushing Eshin back. We've got them on the run. And we very clearly are about to the point where we are going to finish wiping out Grimgor. We are still at war with Imric down here. We allied with Kugath. I was originally planning to confederate him, but he got himself in such a pickle that there was no point confederating him because Imric was really running roughshod all over Kugath's territory, and to a certain extent is still kind of doing so. So, in any case, we are doing pretty daggone well, I think. It's been a pretty interesting campaign. We now know how the grand strategy mods that we're using, slowing down the campaign movement, and reducing replenishment, things like that, how that all plays out for a Tamurkhan campaign. And what I've learned is that nothing can slow down Tamurkhan. He's just too daggone powerful. So, okay, anyway, sorry about going through all that. That may have taken a little longer than I anticipated, but I did kind of want to just refresh everybody's memory on what the story of this campaign is, because that's really what these games are all about, is creating stories. So, I think what we still need to do here this turn, I think I've got you parked where I want you. I did go ahead and take over Wei Jin up here with Tamurkhan's army, so he's done moving. Looks like I have gone ahead and done some of the basic settlement stuff here. We have a little bit of money left, and I know at the tail end of the last episode I did recruit in this Plague Ridden. Well, I just realized, why don't I recruit in all of the plague riddance that we can. I don't really see any reason not to, so I'm going to recruit this one as well. So this is Pusswind. What a delightful name. And we're going to go ahead and give you some magic. Because why not? Because you're a plague ridden. That's what you're good at. And we have the money for it. I'm going to go ahead and recruit in a... I think maybe we'll do an exalted hero maybe down here. Can I do that? Or a cultist? Can do a cultist. Corpulent. Weapon master. Let's do a weapon master.
Cultist of the
and increase mobility, infernal champion, and hard to hit. Let's just check to see if we have any unused armor. We do. Always good to give the cultists some armor and a weapon. Don't think that Outrider's handgun is going to be at all useful for... Oh, we got lots of weapons here. Okay, you know what? These are not being used. Well, you know what? I'm gonna recruit in another cultist. I guess we'll give something to one of them. Crown of Command. Sure, why not? I don't see why not. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Ancillaries. There's no reason to not give you a Nurglish Mutant. Hopefully that word came out as mutant. Kind of had a catch in my throat there while I was saying it. Okay, anyway. So we still have one more unassigned skeptic. Well, we will rectify that very soon. I think maybe how many exalted heroes can we still recruit? Oh, several. Okay, let's get a scaled skin over here.
war is defilement.
Let's go ahead and give you Blade Master, hard to hit. And again, got a weapon for you. How about not the handgun? I think maybe what we'll do, we'll give you the Relic Sword. Maybe that Outrider's handgun, since that's useless to us. Let's go ahead and combine that with the Biting Blade. Get ourselves a Helm of Discord. And sure, we'll give that to this guy as well. Okay. Alright. I think maybe that's enough additional heroes for now. We'll wait until the replenishment pool fills up a little bit more, or I should say the recruitment pool fills up a little bit more, and then maybe we'll recruit some more, as long as we can afford it, which right now it feels like we can. Okay, I know I already did a plague. I think I did it up here on Challenging Stone, and let me just run through all my armies really quickly before I end my turn, make sure I'm not forgetting something important. Urkathal, you are there for defense. So my theory right here is if he does attack us, he might win. He might take Blood Peak, which is really, frankly, a very, what's the word I'm looking at? I guess unimportant settlement as far as we're concerned. It would kind of suck to lose this army, but I think we can do so much damage to him that he would be weakened to the point that it would be pretty easy to wipe him out. And in the meantime... we obviously already took out Firemouth. I don't think he's in good shape right now to defend these guys down here. In fact, this one could even be vulnerable to the Chaos Dwarfs. So that's sort of the strategy as far as Grimgore goes. Let's go ahead then and... Yeah, you've already done your thing. You're moving up there to the whatchamacallit, the travel point. Forget what it's called now. Okay, I think I think we've got everybody where we want you. Let's go ahead and check our settlements out. I don't think we're going to be leveling up any buildings, but I could... Okay. Now, this is not a priority because he's a bad climate. I could actually do one of these, though. Bad climate. Bad climate. They're all bad climate. I think maybe in that case I might just hang on to the money for now. Good to have a little bit of reserve money anyway. Okay, right here, you're a bad climate. You're a bad climate. Okay, you're good. We can level you up. I think you're safe, so there's no reason to not level you up. And then I think that probably is all we're going to do from a settlement standpoint. If we had infinite money, there's more I would do, but sadly we do not have infinite money. Okay, actually that's a good thing we don't have infinite money because that game would be pretty boring if we did. Okay, we have something going on here with our chieftains. Oh yes, that's right, we now have a... yeah, we can fight Azar Doombolt's devotion battle. That will be interesting. Maybe we'll get to do that this episode as well. Let's see how the intern goes. I think then we'll check diplomacy really quickly. Varg, not interested. World Walkers. Are you at you're at war with the big guns here, Reichland and Wissenland? Well, I don't think you're going to give me enough money. Oops, oops, oops. Not what I meant to do. Oops, whoops. Michael, learn how to click on the right buttons here, Michael. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. Come on, quick deal. It was defensive alliance. Okay, World Walkers. Initiate diplomacy, balance. 42, almost 4,300. Nah, I kind of like being completely independent, although we're not because we are allied with these guys, with Astrogoth. Well, how much would you give me for a full military alliance? 5,000. Nah. No, no, no. Ooh, okay, then we also have the Clan Eshin. I forgot both of our major enemies here would like to have peace with us, but I think we're not ready to do that yet. Obviously, we can't make peace with Grimgor because we need to wipe him out to achieve victory. Damaged building. How much to repair it? 900. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and take a save and do our first end turn. The main thing I'm curious about, well, Eshin, okay, I'm curious about Eshin as well. You never know with Eshin. They have hidden armies all over the place, so they could surprise us. But I'm more thinking about the Grimgor, and I'm curious whether or not he is going to attack our settlement up there. Meanwhile, Kugath is actually fighting back more effectively against Clan Eshin than he has been able to do against Emmerich. Still not very appealing as a Confederation target, however. Sea lane, that's the word I was trying to think of. Yeah, we're using those sea lanes. Okay, there's Astrogoth. Pardon my yawn, trying to cut back on the amount of coffee that I drink. It's my one vice. And it definitely does affect my sleep. Okay, so Emmerich still kind of walking around Kugath's territory with impunity. He wouldn't be doing that if we were in control of that stuff, that's for sure. Clan Rictus. Pretty weak, and this Clan Rictus right now is the only major faction at war with Thorgrim. You want peace. You'd be willing to give me 5,000, huh? Yeah, I'll bet you would. Yeah, so as I was saying, Clan Rictus is the only major faction at war with Thorgrim. Thorgrim is the most powerful faction in the game currently. Looks like Clan Eshin did win a battle against Kugath there. And success! What a surprise! We had another agent assassinated. It's almost worth... Is he going to attack me? No, I guess maybe not. Be almost worth making peace with Clan Eshin just so that I stop getting all my agents assassinated every turn. That is... It does get kind of old. But that's going to happen. These guys are the assassination specialists. It's definitely very thematic. Okay, their armies, meanwhile, continue to run away from us. They do have a lot of them, though. Lots and lots of Skaven armies floating around here. Too many to keep track of. Some of them look like they're nothing but the Lord. Okay. Reichland still hasn't declared war on us, which surprises me a little bit. They're strong enough to, and they're allied with Wissenland, and Wissenland has declared war on us, so... Not sure what Emperor Karl Franz is waiting for. Look at all that red over here on this part of the map. It's a lot of red. And here's Thorgrim. Hopefully we don't have visibility to most... Good. Okay, I was going to say. I don't really want to see him move everything because that would take forever. Alright, here we go. He's going to attack. Alright, we're going to start out with a big battle, I think. Pyrrhic victory, wow. See, if I auto-resolved it, we'd lose 2 units. Well, obviously we're not going to do that. We'd lose 2 in the garrison as well, but who cares about that? Let's take a look at our layout here. I have a tendency to hate these minor settlement layouts. But this one's okay, actually. This one is fine. So, taking a look at what he's got, his reinforcements are going to come in just over a minute later, so that will feel very, very early in the battle. Very heavily melee focused, but he does have couple of units here that can stalk. So we need to make sure, looks like 3. We need to make sure we've got every avenue blocked off. But these stalking units are not going to be very good. They're not going to be able to push through. Like if we just clog up with even maybe like a single Chaos Warrior unit, that's probably going to be enough. Meanwhile, the reinforcements here got a little bit more in the way of range. Does have the Doom Diver Catapult. Does have the Ragnarok Spiders. Those 4 Ragnarok Spiders are the biggest concern of the battle. Not the only concern, but the biggest. And then the Wa army is, other than 1 Black Orc unit, really pretty much rubbish. Alright, well let's go ahead and take a quick save and jump in. Should be fun. This is Grimgor's last gasp, I think. And the good news is because he's got so little in the way of ranged units, we can just go ahead and clog up the choke points and just stand there and wait for them to come to us. Maybe get some barricades built if the barricades are in good locations, but they probably won't be because they very seldomly are in these minor settlement battles. Okay, yep, sure enough, no barricades here built in actual useful locations. Not a surprise. Okay, I remember this layout. So, Biggins, the Lord, Goblins, Trolls. So these... We don't see any of the ranged over there. We might not be able to see any ranged because I think they were Night Goblin archers if memory serves. Some orc biggins over here, and more biggins, more trolls. Okay. All right. So how are we going to do this? Let's get everybody kind of here. Is there a great big wide open space? Here we go. This is good. Let's just get everybody drawn here in the middle. Just to get everybody out of the way for now. Okay, Nurglings. I might let the Nurglings sit this one out because no reason to lose them as the weakest melee unit. They would start counting against us in terms of the calculating the army losses. All right, so if they're coming in this way, and we do. I don't care about the missile resistance. I don't care about the boost to our range because we have almost no ranged units ourselves. Leadership. Oh, heal per second. That could be pretty good. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of this heal per second. Or we could provide the hex to them. I actually think I'm going to go with that. As much as I like healing and leadership. No, I've changed my mind. I'm going to go with the healing and the leadership because we can put some demons over here and the extra leadership would definitely help them out. So that's boom. That's what we're going to do right here. And we're going to clog this up. Hello. There we go. We're going to clog this up with these guys. And how about one of you as well? Okay. This is my one. This is the far left flank, the extreme left flank. We'll try to get that tower built, maybe, although we probably aren't going to have to worry about it. Right here. This might be a good place for the Nurglings, now that I'm thinking about it, because we want to clog it. Just in case they come this way. Maybe we'll give one of you here, put one of you here as well. So this is my 2. If the stealth units come through here, we just want to have something there. Now, here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where the reinforcements are coming in, so we need to be pretty sturdy here in the middle. So I'm going to do 6 and 5 first. So right here, I might do the same thing with the barricade, and we're going to go ahead and put you here, and you behind him. You guys are my 6. We'll add to it in a moment. You know what I might do? What's the range? 145 and 90 for the 2 of them. I'm going to put you right here. I'm going to put you on skirmish mode. You can fire until they get close, and then if I forget to keep an eye on you, you can back up. Alright, then over here, we have no barricade over here, so we're going to go ahead and do another one here. Where's our nearest tower? Not a good... I think maybe if we do this, and we do this, so this is my 5. And then if we put you, like, up here, can you shoot down? I don't really know whether you'll be able to, looks like I'm not really able to get you any closer. We're going to find out if that'll work. It probably will not. Okay, you know what? I'm so certain that's not going to work that I'm going to go ahead and put you here instead. And you over here. Okay. And obviously, we want you guys to also be on skirmish. Now, we want Chosen here. And here. So you guys are the 3. You guys are the 4. 5. And our 6. Okay. Now we can start filling in with lots and lots of other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put the toads over here. The plague toads, and also the marauder horsemen. Now, I think maybe I'll put you guys over here. The Great Unclean One, I feel like you're pretty slow. We could start you out over here and then try to get you up into the fight over here to fight the second wave. But you're so slow, I actually kind of think maybe it would be just better to put you up here. Okay. Let's go ahead and start filling in. Urkathal, you're on a chariot. I think maybe I'll put you over here with the toads for now. Okay, you are in a prime position to be able to cast some spells. We're going to add you to 1. You don't have healing, which is very unfortunate. Going to put you over here as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to add you to 6. Okay. Alright, now I think we'll just go ahead and start putting Nurglings at various defensive locations. Just try to hold on to control points just in case somebody gets through. How about over here for you? No, actually, right here for you. Okay, so the Nurglings are taken care of. I still have 1 more of my Plague Bearers here. I think we'll put you here in the middle. We'll send you which... Hello, can I draw, please? Wow. Holy cow, that's the best I can draw, huh? We'll send you whichever way might be useful. In fact, we're going to do that with a bunch of units here. I think maybe 2 of you. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do 1 of you over here. 1 of you here in the middle. And 1 of you over here. Let's see which way those guys go. And then the same thing for some of you guys. 1 over here. 1 more over here. 1 over here. 1 here and 1 here. Get close enough to get that buff. And wow, are we already done? No, we have 1 more Marauder unit. Okay, I think we need more here in the middle. I'm a little concerned. I want to get this tower built to be able to fire at the reinforcements when they come in. That's probably the highest priority. Then this one maybe second. And then maybe these barricades as good positions to fall back onto. That's always a possibility. Let's see how well the choke points hold up. Okay, do I feel alright about this? Don't know where their stealth units are. I've got 700 left. I must have started with more than I realized. I'm not going to build... I think I'm going to build this tower first, and it shouldn't take very long to get to that. So let me just run through everybody, make sure everybody's in a position where they can contribute.
prevail. Bilious brothers!
Your spells, meanwhile, you get one cast of each. If they clog up, that would be really good, not just for Stream of Corruption, but maybe for Blight Boil. Okay, you're... Hopefully I have enough on my flanks. I feel like I probably do, but there's not a ton over here, is there? You know, maybe I ought to get you a little bit closer. Get ready to help out over here if they try to overwhelm over there. Alright, let's go ahead and start the battle. Let's see what happens here. There's no point in building this tower, I don't think, because by the time it will be built, this fight over here might be over, and the way they're coming in, I don't think they're going to send any more over here. So it definitely looks like they're coming this way. So you guys get ready to come over this way. And you as well. Okay, back to 1. Over here. Actually, back to 3. I want to go ahead and build this tower. Okay. Back to 1. Here they come. I want to get that tower built as well. Now you can go ahead as soon as they get in close. You fly to right above. Go ahead and actually get in on them. Go ahead and do your Locus of Contagion. Okay, 3's back over here. We need to make sure we're prepared over here. Let's go ahead and get you. Oh, there's the shooting. Beautiful. Okay, fall back. And speaking of which, where's my other one? Okay, you're waiting right there. That's fine. Oh! What on earth? You're in skirmish mode. Oh my lord! What is going on? You're in skirmish mode and you didn't back up. What is going on? Oh, that's annoying as anything. What is the point of giving me a skirmish mode if they're not going to actually skirmish? My lord. Okay, you guys go ahead and get in. Go ahead and crash in here. If we end up losing them, it's not the end of the world, obviously. Okay. You guys get in here as well. Let's just completely take care of them over there. Now, here in the middle. Okay. You guys shoot at them. Get right here and shoot at them. You guys can go ahead and get over there as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and I think we're going to go ahead and do a Blight Boil right here. Okay, back to 1. How are we doing over here? Oh, you. Let's go ahead and get you. Maybe hitting them from behind. Let's go ahead and get you clogged in there as well. Let's go ahead and get this built. If the fight goes on any longer over here, that'll help out. You guys right here. I think maybe maybe we'll bring you guys around like that. You guys can get over here and help out as well. Back to 3s. Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, you're fine. Okay. All right. You go ahead and charge into them from behind now. What are we doing right here? Oh, that's a... Let's get you back. Let's get you forward. Come on, guys. Withdraw. Let's get you over here. Let's get you guys over here as well. We got to be prepared now for the reinforcements that are coming in. Okay. Back to 6s. We're doing okay right here. Urkathal. Let's go ahead and get a heal on you. I think we're fine right here. You guys. Okay, good. It looks like these guys did manage to get away. Get the plague toads around behind and into them. Get back to 1s. What are you doing? Let's get you back inside. Actually, never mind that. You can actually help wipe these guys out. You're doing fine. Yep, you take them on. That's fine. Okay, you guys, at this point, we can get you over here now. Okay. Do we have any of our... Yes, you. Chosen. You got bogged down. Let's try to get you inside. What about you? My blunderbusses, again, got trapped over here. That's probably my fault. I'll accept responsibility for that one. Let's get you over here and maybe do a... let's get a Curse of the Leper off on them. Okay, we're going to need help here. We got the Arachnarok spiders coming. Okay, this is time for... some barricades to get built, I believe. And you, where are you at? Where's my you? I want you to do ransome visitations on him. And then we also... Okay, are you... Yeah, you guys get in on them. Okay. Now we also want to do this on him. Okay, over here. Let's get you over here. You guys... Okay, you guys get over here. We're going to need some more help over here. Oh man, those blunderbusses really effective against the Arachnarok spiders. Let's try to get you up here now. Okay, ones. How are we doing over here? Wow, my Marauder Horseman lost over there. Come on, we should be able to wipe these guys out here pretty quickly. Maybe not quickly, but hopefully soon. There we go. Broken. Okay, let's get you over here. We need, excuse me, we need these barricades built. In case we need to fall back to them. We have, I think, for the most part, you know what, you go ahead and run them off. You go ahead and run them off. The rest of you, start getting over here. Okay, how we doing here? We're going to need you guys up here now. You guys are already on your way up there. Let's go ahead and get this built. Can't quite yet. Alright, you guys go ahead and help out over here. Where's our Great Unclean One at? You. Stream of Corruption. Right there. That should do some decent damage. Let's go ahead and do a debuff on him. And save the Fleshy Abundance for the moment. Okay, over here. Go ahead and finish them off. Finish them off. You guys start heading over here now. What are you doing? You're running them off. Stay on them for the moment. Okay. We should be able now to go ahead and do this again. Okay, you guys are... They're about to break. They haven't shattered over there yet. I'm not crazy about that. Here, run them off. Run them off. You can now go ahead and get your butt over here because we need you. Okay, you help out over here as well. We really need more... Here, this tower. Get that built. We need some help against the Arachnarok spiders. Okay, at least they're all shattered over there, but we did let the enemy lord get away. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's go and get you guys up here. And Urkathal, you run them off. Toads, I don't know why you're going that way. Come up this way and then get over there. Okay, he's broken again. You can come over here now. Okay, back to 3. How are we doing here? We've got this Arachnarok spider, which is causing us some distress, and then more of them in here. Do I have any ranged here? Let's get you up here shooting. You guys look like you've broken one Arachnarok spider, and what we really need... Yeah, you get in on him. Let's go ahead and do a Rancid Visitations on him. And a stream of... Actually, maybe even a Blight Boil over here. Yeah, let's get another Blight Boil going over here. Okay, that Arachnarok spider broke. Follow up the Blight Boil with a Stream of Corruption. Okay. Many of them look like they're broken now. Get on him. You guys all get in on that Arachnarok spider. We're going to go ahead and blast it with this as well. Okay, did we take care of the enemy lord over here?
Warriors of Ned!
Yeah, he's running away. How are you doing? Got this spider broken. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Okay, you guys getting ready to join the fight. Okay, the choke point strategy does appear to have worked. Not really any threat over here. Let's get you now up here. Let's get you over here. You guys can get in on him. I just want to make sure that we're doing maximum damage to the Arachnarok spiders. And do I have any blunderbusses left at all? I do not, but I do have these glaives. Maybe you can shoot the giant? Okay, let's go ahead and just apply maximum pressure on him. Go ahead and maybe do another stream of corruption here. Okay, he's about to break. Go ahead and do your locus of contagion. Right here. Go ahead and you get in on them. And you get in on the one now that just came in. Alright, over here, how we doing? We could do a... is the enemy lord going to come back in? It doesn't look like it. Okay. This is this Urkathal? It is Urkathal. Let's get Urkathal in here. Let's get you guys in there. You are still doing really, really well here. Let's go ahead and rancid visitations on that spider. And stream of corruption right here. Okay, meanwhile, we have all kinds of supplies here that we could be building things. Let's see, do we have any towers to build? Should probably make sure that we don't have any straggler units that broke and then ran inside the settlement and then recovered and ended up capturing points. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Okay. Over here, you guys, let's try to get you back out of the fight now. You guys are... they're only broken. I'm going to leave you here. You guys... let's get you over here. Okay, you back on them. Let's go ahead and do the what's this called? Rot, glorious rot on the giant. Glaives should be shooting at the giant. The giant looks like he's wavering. Let's get a rancid visitations on the giant as well. Okay, there we go. Victory. Love it. Okay, I didn't get to kill the enemy lords. A lot of the Wall army is obviously going to survive. Urkathal, you took a fair amount of damage here, it looks like. Oh. No, it was this unit right here that took the damage. Okay. Alright, we may have lost some units, I'm not exactly sure, but I would definitely call this a major victory. This was Grimgor's last remaining good army. And there's no reason to not make sure that we kill that enemy giant. You guys are never going to catch up, so don't even worry about it. Okay, you... come on, get down there. Let's kill him. We did burn through our winds of magic, so we did pretty good in terms of being efficient with our magic, I think. Get out of the way and let Urkathal there hit him. You can get up here and then hit him from this direction. You guys can stop. Okay, this is the worst part of the game as far as I'm concerned. I have given you a charge order, and you're just not at all sure what to do. You just have absolutely no idea how to actually attack an enemy. There you go. You finally landed. Well done. Not sure I can call that a charge, but it was something. Okay, he's still got 2,000. I feel like we lost... Nope, we lost one of our blunderbuss units. Hopefully they ran away instead of getting wiped out. Okay, now you get back up into the air. You go ahead and charge him now. See if we do any damage at all. Oh my goodness, my stupid plague written got... Oh, what kind of a... Come on, game. Man, it's so annoying. That was my impressive charge right there. I kind of slowly rolled in first gear and bumped into him and didn't do any damage whatsoever. Come on, he's not taking any damage at all from the two of you. This is asinine. Urkathal, where are you at right here? Let me put you on 9. Okay. Oh, we killed him. Thank goodness. My golly, that was difficult. Alright, I think that's it then. And just to be clear, the reason why we wanted to make sure that we killed the giant and anything else as much as possible is because his armies are going to survive. They're just going to retreat. And we want them to be as effectively wiped out as possible. Okay. We lost no units, so that's good. The blunderbusses obviously took a fair amount of damage, but I've learned a very important lesson, which is skirmish is apparently fairly worthless. Okay, should we take the infections or the favor? I think we'll just take the favor. Okay, meanwhile, he's got one hero unit up here. A level 40? Black Orc Big Boss. What are you doing? You're assaulting my garrison, even though you have no armies up there with which to follow up and attack. You scouted ruins. Okay, that's an interesting decision. And yeah, those armies are looking pretty bad. Now, the Wa army did survive almost unscathed, so we do still have to worry about that. Okay, the Fecondites could not possibly be any weaker without being non-existent. But yet they've still got enough heroes floating around that it's kind of time-consuming here watching them just kind of leisurely stroll around the Empire. Wondering, oh, what might have been. Clan Ferric? Somehow you guys have managed to survive all this time. Alright, so Karkadon the Vicious. No thank you.
My host runs.
Varg. No thank you. Okay, are we going to get a message? There we go. Ascendant Mortal. This mortal champion has proved themselves a worthy beneficiary of the Dark God's boons. They are now ready to take the next step on the path to glory and become a demon prince. I think he's been really, really good, but I think it'll be fun to go ahead and ascend him to demonhood. Okay, ambusher discovered. I don't think that's... Nope, nowhere that we need to worry about. Wounded, yes, of course. We knew that That's what happens when you walk around Clan Eshin's territory. Orcsbane, that's good. Constructor, that's good. Gained a Palanquin. Or Palanquin, I'm not sure how to say it. Ambusher discovered. Okay, fair enough. Wei Jin receives Plague. This is the Army Plague, so not great. Not a big deal one way or the other. That's the Settlement Plague, so that's good. Non-Li. That's the Army Plague. Ice Spewer. That's the Settlement Plague. That's good. Dragon's Death, that's going to be the Settlement Plague as well. Demon Prince takes command. Okay, let's take a look at our Demon Prince here. Okay, Urkathal. You are only level 8 now. Let's see what your trait ended up being. Scaled Skin, that's good. I like Scaled Skin. Route Marcher. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. I have become more and more a big fan of the blue line. So let's go ahead and start giving you... Oh, gosh. I think maybe we'll take... At the maximum, this is only plus 15%. Really not a big deal. Control's usually not a big deal for the AI either, so we're going to give you these points right here. Plus, why not? Thematically, we'll give you a little Nurgle Corruption. Makes sense. We'll give you Unholy Resilience and 1 point into Lightning Strike. Okay. Alright, fair enough.
Glorious tools of chaos.
So we're full stack. Our blunderbusses need a little bit of replenishing, but there's no time for it because we're definitely going to come out here and attack them. The WoW army is in really good shape, but I still think we want to come out and attack them anyway. Let's go ahead and do this. Replenish troops and Fleshy Abundance. And you can get... Oh, I think maybe we'll give you... I think I might actually give you thick skin to give you some armor, because I do use you in melee a lot. Okay, so if we roll out here, we're going to end... Oh, they're not close enough to reinforce. Well, that makes this a fairly easy decision, but then what about you? Can you get... Yes, you can get close enough. All right, let's go ahead and give you a skill up. Give you evasion. If I have you attack this army, and have you attack first... Slice of victory, obviously. Is there any reason not to auto-resolve this? I think we're going to auto-resolve this. Okay. AP weapon damage, we'll give that to... We'll give that to the Chosen. Passive ability, Icon of Eternal Virulence. Let's give this to this Chosen unit. Great Icon of Despair. This is a leadership debuff. We'll give that to our Great Unclean one. We're just going to auto-resolve as long as we don't lose anybody. We could have done better than that if we fought it manually, but at this point I don't think we need to worry about that too terribly much. We'll take the little bitty bit of favor that we get here. Asp bow, okay, pretty useless for Nurgle, but we'll fuse it with something. Okay. And so now where you're at, if we attack with you, you're actually not considered close enough yet, huh? Oh, your movement's done. Alright, well, we'll do this. Need you to get just a little bitty bit closer here.
if I must.
Okay. That ought to work. Yep, there we go.
Sickness is this.
Okay, so this one we are going to fight. I don't expect it to be that long of a fight, but there's enough units here, and the fact that the Wa army is still in pretty good shape. I think this is one that we really do need to do a manual battle on. Now we can make them come to us because of our artillery superiority here. Oh, their Wa army is going to come in as reinforcements. I was thinking that they were going to start together, but okay, works for me. Let's go ahead and get you as close as you can get to the front. We don't really need to do anything fancy here. Get you in the middle. Cygor and Soul Grinder, you guys in front. Start battle, move forward. Okay, we lost track of them. Who's fast? You're pretty fast. Okay, never mind. We didn't lose track of them after all. Okay, you can go ahead and open up Mr. Soul Grinder. Oh, they have Doom Diver. Well, never mind. I now know. I forgot that they had that. So we don't have the artillery advantage. We're not forcing them to come to us. However, we'll have the advantage here pretty soon, I think.
Disease is a boon.
Let's go ahead and get you forward. Actually, here, let's do this. Boom. Oh, here, the reinforcements are already coming in. Ours have another minute to go. You are unfortunately a little bit slow, so I'm not going to run you forward. What are they doing over there, I wonder? Okay, you charge down there on them. Go ahead and blast them first. And then charge in on them. Are you a wizard? Oh, never mind. You're a wizard. I don't want to charge you in. Both of you guys get back. Okay, the Doom Divers are broken, and the enemy Lord is already dead. What are you throwing at, Mr. Cygor? Let's go ahead and do this. Boom, that might kill you. .584, 581. Okay, I want you in guard mode. Really, guys? That's the best we could do, huh? Alright, well, let's go ahead and get all of you that now moving forward. Come on. Oh, that's my own fault. I didn't realize we had those extra chosen that came in from the reinforcing army. Okay, let's get you to come back. Let's get you guys, all of our characters over here. The rest of you all just take up positions over here, quite frankly. Don't think we really need you. Although we'll use this Great Unclean One. He's pretty useful. Okay, did we take care of the spider? We did. Let's go ahead and take care of those trolls now. And what are you doing? Let's get you shooting at that spider.
It will be done. Bringing a rock.
I think I'm going to launch a fireball at that spider back there.
By the Flylord's power.
Okay, there go the trolls. Okay, you. Let's get you in over here, actually. Get in on them.
Champion of the gods.
You can go in on them. Okay, at this point, should be able to take care of that spider. Yeah, we did. Okay. Let's get you back. Let's go ahead and do... Where are you at? You're just kind of slow. Okay, let's start getting you guys lined up again. Kind of on a wide line here. Over here, what are you doing? Let's get you on them. Okay, what are you doing? Let's go ahead and do a... if they all surround you, you can do a blight boil on them. But for now, let's go ahead and do a stream of corruption on those archers back there. Okay, you up here. I want you on my number 2. And you likewise can do a stream of corruption right here. Oh, that was ugly. How on earth was that the... It was not the angle that I drew.
With runners.
Tamurkhan expects devastation.
How about right here? Let's go ahead and get a melee attack debuff on those black orcs. Let's also go ahead and do a... oh my goodness! What am I losing here? Oh no! Heal yourself! Heal yourself! Heal! Oh gosh, that was... Almost lost my great unclean one, not paying any attention. Come on, keep getting out of there. You can do it. I have faith in you. Let's go ahead and get you in on those goblins. Okay, you guys... Oh, I know what it is. It's the ranged units. You guys get down there on those goblin archers, actually. You can help them. Okay, you guys, yeah, shoot those goblin archers. You guys get over here. Alright, back to you. Let's get you down here on these archers, on these orc arrow boys. Did he get away? He got away. Thank goodness. Let's get you back. Actually, but first, let's do a blight boil. There we go. That was beautiful. Okay, let's get you down there on them. Let's get you on them. You on them as well. Locus of Contagion. Okay, I think we got this under control. We do have a couple more units over here. There we go. They're about to shatter. Victory. Okay, all that's left is to do a heal of... Wow, our Cygor took some damage as well that I didn't really notice. Everybody who's taken damage, get over here, and I'll do a... all the single entities, I should say. I'll do a overcast of Fleshy Abundance.
Plague and filth.
Okay, and we'll go ahead and speed up. Okay, and boom. Very good. Cygor is going to be in a little bit better shape. Soul Grinder. Why is the Soul Grinder not getting any health? I guess Overcast didn't affect all of them. Okay, maybe I can do this on the Soul Grinder. There we go, that'll work. And then you, if we have enough time to, you can get another heal off. Soul Grinder's still not getting healed. That's unfortunate. Alright, anyway, I think that's good enough in battle. Well, we ended up only suffering 2 losses in Vigo's army and 7 in Urkathal's army, but that was really embarrassing. I almost lost my Great Unclean One. That would have been a shame. Just make sure, yeah, I didn't lose anything. Okay, alright. Infections, army replenishment, or favor. I think we got plenty of infections. We'll take the favor. And at this point, I believe we have wiped out all of Grimgor's known military strength. Let's go ahead and take a save. Spin our camera around here and... looking pretty good, okay. So let's go ahead and get you guys headed. First of all, let's give you your skill ups.
Sickness is despair.
I think what I decided was just this.
Artifacts to
You
empower
can have Blade Shield. You can have Hard to Hit. And the army now can go as fast as possible in this direction.
Sanity withers.
We're not getting any replenishment. Why is that? Oh, we're still in the...
True demonic glory.
You know what, I guess we could occupy Firemouth now. We could do that with Urkathal, maybe. He can't quite reach it this turn. We'll occupy it next turn. You get a skill up, level 36. We'll give you Woundmaker. Okay. Do want to look at Grimvor, just see if he is really now... Yeah, he looks like he's got no military strength at all left over, as expected. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Spurt Mildew, you are going full speed up here to the canal, to the sea lane. But you can't quite reach it this turn. That's unfortunate. We have one army that's already been in that sea lane. He should pop up next turn. Okay, we could come down here and attack City of the Shogungan. I don't think they'll ambush us because we're too strong. He does have this army right here. And this army right here. That army right there, is that stronger than this army? That's the question.
No, you failed.
He's level 20. We're level 10. We do have Kargan the Crazed. We got a bunch of fairly rubbish units, though.
No.
Yeah, most of his units are better than rubbish. He's got a few rubbish units, but... Okay, I think then...
Crusade against cleanliness.
Can we can get into Mingzhu. If we do that, is he going to attack us with 2 different armies? He might. Mingzhu's not that important to me. I think we're going to play it safe and fall back a little bit. If he wants to pursue us, he can do so. He can't reach any of our cities at this point. Okay. Then these are the guys that we just recruited. You don't fit into his army, unfortunately. And if I send them down here, I'm afraid they're just going to be sitting ducks for the Eshin assassins. However, it would be... I'm going to do it anyway, because it would be nice to get some visibility on any other armies that might be coming up. And who knows, maybe they could even fail at an assassination attempt. You, meanwhile, you need to try to catch up to Tamurkhan. Both of you, hopefully one of you will actually get there without getting assassinated.
Good flesh. Green.
Here's Grandfather. We recruited you last episode. And you can go right up behind him. Okay. Blisterkin, I've already moved you. Okay, you, Mr. Cultist. We're going to get you moving in this direction. Get some visibility down to this part of the world. Okay. Who's left? Jaeger, I wanted you to come down here and occupy Yeti Peak. Vigo, you've moved. Urkathal, you've moved. Spurt Mildew, you have moved. Tamurkhan. Okay. What are we going to do with Tamurkhan? Obviously, Wei Jin needs a little bit of time to build up his armies, to his defenses. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give Clan Eshin a taste of their own medicine. We're going to go into ambush stance and see if they move an army close enough for us to pounce on them. So, meanwhile, that gives Wei Jin a little bit of time here to get some of your garrison replenished. Bloodwind Keep, we can afford to level you up. It is almost all of our money, though, so I'm going to hold off for the moment. A lot of things that I'd like to do, but they're relatively low priority. Yep, pretty much all over the place. That's everything I'm seeing that needs to be done. I can't quite say that any of them... Stormwrack Mount, why don't we... No, I'm going to leave you the way you are. You're going to go into rebellion again. Maybe one of these days they'll actually fix that. Okay, here we go. This is 14,000 as well. I think we're going to go back up here. Oh, Red Fortress. We could do you as well. And you're actually closer to the front lines. Let's do this. Dude, okay. There goes our money. We're losing 700 per turn. So we'd better hang on to whatever's left. Do a quick diplomacy. Lots of people like us now. Clan Eshin, even more desperate for peace, but not as desperate as Grimgor is. Let me go back through my armies, because I might want to do an army plague. Starting with Tamurkhan, you already have... You've got casualty replenishment rate, which is not really the best one for you. You're almost 5,200 in upkeep. Let's see who our most expensive army is. You don't have any plague at all. Here we go. Vigo, you're the most expensive army. We're going to plague you. We're going to give you upkeep reduction.
Chaos prevails.
And then because we have no choice but to come down this way, we'll give you Nurgle Corruption and Campaign Movement Reach. I'm going to give you maximum time. And I don't think we need to do maximum spread. In fact, that's good. We're back up in the green now in terms of our money per turn. And we're going to take a save. And I think we're going to go ahead and do one more in turn. Coming up on an hour and a half, but depending on
A fine host body you are.
what happens
If I
here.
were inclined.
What do you want? Military alliance? No. Quite frankly, Kugath, you've been very disappointing to me this campaign. Anyway, as I was starting to say, I might stretch this one out a little bit longer if it looks like we're going to be able to finish off Grimgor in this episode. While this is playing out here, let me go ahead and give a huge shout out of thanks to those of you who have been with this campaign since the very beginning. It's very satisfying is not the right word. It's makes me happy to know that there are people who like to play this game the same way that I do and kind of play along or follow along with some of these campaigns. Okay, Clan Eshin, what are you going to do? It doesn't look like you're going to fall for my trickery, for Tamurkhan's ambush. Not surprising. Okay, Reichland. What are you doing over here in my neck of the woods, huh? You don't belong over here. I think if I had to do it over again, I would not have allied with Festus just because it takes so much longer to process the interns now that we're watching all of Wissenland's movements. I take it back. It's interesting to watch what's going on over there, even if it doesn't impact us directly yet. Looks like to the west of us there's an awful lot of red. And there's some gray, which I feel like would very likely turn into red, because, like Kislev, for example, they obviously are not going to be too keen on Tamurkhan taking over the world. That hero just run from one settlement to the next and assaulting garrisons. Oh, he blocked our army. We'd better still be able to reach to occupy that settlement. Those ruins. Firemouth, is that the name of it? Just such a gorgeous game when you zoom in close like this. I totally totally approve of the art design in this game. The game's got some flaws, but the art design is not one of them. With one exception. I'm not a fan of Greasus Goldtooth. Your ally has been attacked. Okay, looks like we're going to go to war with Talabikland and Kislev after all. Okay. I think in that case, Embuscador here. Interesting. Ambusher discovered. Doesn't impact us, I'm sure. Okay. Ready for duty. I forgot that we lost you. Okay, then we have technology research. Very good. The Skull Road, that's up here. Yeah, this is the one where the army never appears. Forge a defensive and military alliance with the following faction, World Walkers. Okay, fine. If you're going to give me a mission to do it, then we'll go ahead and do it. Settlement receives plague. This is going to be that's a settlement plague. That's a good one. We want that. I think that's going to be the same for you. Very good. Titan's Notch. This one is a settlement plague as well. Journey complete. Your characters reach their destination. Yes, very good. Okay. Alright, now that we're at war with Kislev, though, I think I'm not going to bring the other army down this way. He's right next to the sea lane, but didn't quite reach it, and I think I'm going to turn him around now. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look here at this mission. Right here, okay. We'll go ahead and do a defensive alliance with Wulfric.
I'd usually negotiate with
Defensive
my sword,
alliance.
but today you
Give
are
me almost
lucky.
5,000
Done
favor
and
for it.
done.
And I like to do those missions because it feels thematic to try to complete them. Okay. And yeah, it kind of offers that little bit of dynamic aspect to the campaign instead of just doing the same thing all the time. Alright, so they didn't come up this way. Wei Jin is still obviously not in a position to defend itself. So I think I might even just stay there. We're going to get you, grandfather, into his army.
Disease. More strength.
You don't have fleshy abundance, but maybe in a few more levels you'll get there. Meanwhile, we are going to send
Nothing finer than sweat and slime.
this one ahead to do some scouting for us. Okay, that's as far as he can go. Tamurkhan, you're fine until Wei Jin is in better shape. Right here, they did not pursue us. We lost track of that army. Nope, that's it right there. So they're still not attacking Mingzhu. Very interesting. And a little confusing. Do I dare move him in to try to defend Mingzhu now? We would lose Kargan the Crazed if we lost this army, but... Tell you what, I'm going to move him a little closer.
Proliferate.
Okay. Then you, Festergax. Probably have... feel like we already had a Festergax. 21% chance to assassinate. That is definitely not worth it. Let's go up here and scout these ruins. Verify that there are Skaven in there. See if there's an army in there as well.
I rot in victory.
There is an army here. Okay. All right. So yeah, now we know there's multiple armies down here.
Nurgle's
Okay. Who's
exalted.
next? You.
Each new legion is
I think that one right there really is ruins. We're gonna send you down this way.
unfettered feet.
And we found an army right there. Ooh, interesting. Got some good units in that.
Cultists.
All right, now back over here to the main show, which is Grimgor. Let's go ahead and colonize. 2,500. I don't see why not. Province secured. Yeti Peak. We'll do that, of course. And then we will do growth and control. Okay, right here. This is where is our Doom Bolt belongs. Can you reach? Yes, you can. Firemouth. Colonize. Okay. Torn from their green grasp. And Azar, can you reach him? Yes, you can. Oh, he's already at 20. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do is we're going to merge these guys. And now you can join him. And does anybody here, Pinchai, do you have Assassinate? You do not. Valpus, you also do not. However, you get a level up, and there's my alarm. I'm going to go on just a little bit longer here. Magical reserves. Okay. So Firemouth, yeah, we want to do that. And then we don't have the entire province, so we can't do a commandment here. All right. Golgas Slave Maker. Can we reach? Close victory. Okay. It's going to be a minor settlement battle. Definitely winnable, but I want to do it right. I want to take my time. I do not want to try to rush it in order to just to fit it into this episode. So it looks like we're going to go for at least one more episode before we get our short victory. Short campaign victory. Then meanwhile, up here, we're now at war with Kislev. We're not at war with Kostaltin, though. We're only at war with Katarina. Okay. Before I move you down, let's just take a look down here at Grimgor. And his very last settlement down here. He does have an army here, Black Fortress. It looks like the Chaos Dwarfs are not able to take that, so this is going to be his last stand right there. Okay, so at the beginning of the next episode, we will fight the Battle of the Demon Stump right here. And then Grimgor will be down to a single settlement down here. We may want to wait for a second army to make its way down, which I think that then, well, you can get down this way. One more turn, you could actually reinforce the battle at the Demon Stump, probably. No, you don't have a good way across. Never mind. Okay, you keep coming down this way. And you should be replenishing, I think. I think you're still in our territory here. Yep, okay. So you're replenishing. We'll get you two armies together to come down here and attack the Black Fortress. If we do that, that means Spurt Mildew no longer needs to go in that way. So we're going to go ahead and get him. Let's get him up here. No. It's going to rebel, but I think we can, again, just assume that there's not going to be a rebel army. Still, I'm going to go ahead and get him up this way anyway. Just, I like having an army up here in case Kislev or somebody decides to get rambunctious and land an army up there. All right, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for now. We'll start off the next episode with another battle. And I think I'll go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you then.